There it is, the slice, the shot that kills most golfers. See there, missing way right, and that's the reason most golfers won't get driver out. But in today's video, I'm going to show you how to turn that slice into a draw. So that opening shot there, the club face was nearly 14 degrees open, and the club path was 11 degrees out to in. So I think most golfers are aware nowadays that that slice is caused from the out to in swing path with the open club face. But it's almost a bit chicken and egg, isn't it? Which one do we fix first? Now, if that's a question you often ask yourself, and maybe you think you know the answer and you've tried to correct it, you just might have been getting it wrong. But these two simple things to change, we are going to get you going from that slice to a draw. So I said there, first thing is club face is open, and then that creates that out to in swing path. So the first thing we need to fix is face. And if we're going to get the ball shaping right to left, that club face needs to be close to the path. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. If you were to grip the club as normal, you could take your hands and move them more to the right into a stronger position, which in theory is just closing the club face, making it in a stronger position relative to the hands. Now, when I hit the shots today, we're going to be in normalized mode as ever. It needs to be, because we've currently got, I think it's Storm Franklin in the UK, so it's blowing a little bit out there, hence why you can see things blowing in the studio. But even if you were to change your grip, if on the way through you don't get that club face closing and that club face is wide open here, that club face is still going to point to the right, the ball's going to set off to the right, and then the path's going to be left of that. So you can either change the grip, which I would suggest you try to begin with, but also on the way through, I want you to feel like the toe of the club overtakes the heel. So try not to feel that the club face is looking to the sky, going to be more that way, or even feeling more this way. Now, if you've watched my videos before, not something I generally need to work too hard on. So the first thing is we're going to fix face. So I'm going to just strengthen my grip a little bit, make the swing, and what we would expect to see if we do this well now is we're going to expect the ball to set off straight or even a little bit left, and then curve from right to left. So even though it's not a good shot, if you're somebody who slices the ball there, you can see to suddenly hit a couple of those, club face 3.5 degrees left, path was better at 4.4 out to in, but all of a sudden for somebody who loses golf balls to the right, that will be a very interesting result. So again, let's go one more, slightly stronger grip. Feel that that club head is rotating much more through impact than you'll be used to. We get up again, good swing. And like I said, definitely in practice, you need to start seeing that ball shaping that way. So once you've started controlling that club face better and getting that club face controlling, however you've been doing it, whether it's just grip, whether there's no grip change and a change of feeling in the swing, now we can start changing path. The problem is if you just change path first of all with that open club face, the ball's going to set off even further right and slice worse than before. Now comment below, have you been a slicer with a golf ball who has tried to fix the path first without fixing the face? And if you have, how's that been working for you? Not at all. So then what we're saying is now that club face is better, now we need to start changing that over the top movement. So what we're going to feel, swing wise we're going to do it to begin with, then we'll maybe build it into setup if you struggle. You're going to feel that as the club goes back as normal, we're going to let the club drop down a bit more and swing over to the right. Like I said, it'll be a lot easier for you to do this as well now that club face is there. Everyone that I see face to face, they ever try and drop it on the inside with that club face there, they just don't commit at all. So I'm going to do it just from my usual square setup. So set up nice and square, try and drop the club and swing more to the right. So felt a better movement. So we see the path was still very slightly out to in 1 degree. Club face was slightly open, so I didn't quite get that one turning over. But my swing direction, which is a really important number there, is actually 3.4 degrees from the inside. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Why is he suddenly talking about swing direction when path is so important? Well, let me just clarify. Swing direction is the direction your club head is traveling at the lowest point of the swing. The path is the direction the club's traveling at impact with the ball. So what we saw on that last one for me is because my low point was 7 inches behind the golf ball, as the club starts moving up, it starts moving more out to in. So I did drop the club on the inside, didn't quite get the club face where I wanted, but that was much, much closer. And having said that, if I hit that shot every time, and you hit that shot every time, probably won't be many driver videos you need to watch. Now, if you're somebody who does struggle with that, a really simple way of changing your path is with your normal setup, pull that trail leg back so that the feet are more aligned over to the right, and then you can literally just swing on the line your body's created. So we're going to add a little bit of that in, so I don't have to think about my path, but now I can just think more about club face. So felt good. We need to see that one normalize a little bit. It was a little bit out the toe, but we can see club path 2.8 degrees from the inside, swing direction very exaggerated at 8.2 degrees, club face under a degree closed, and to be fair, that's almost the perfect draw. Now it's only perfect if I said I was going to do that amount of shape, but that really felt simple. So let's go one more of those. So we're going to change our setup, close that stance off to help with the path. Then we can focus really, as our only swing thought, on closing that club face. Don't panic, I'm not going to blow away. It's not like the Wizard of Oz, not in the studio anyway. So we're going to close that stance off, really focus on closing that club face, and let's turn that slice into a draw. A little bit more exaggerated with the shape. So again, swing direction, almost 9 degrees from the inside, path 4.2 degrees from the inside, club face closed 3.5 degrees. And even though that was probably a little bit more shape than I would like, if you're somebody who's just missed it over there, their whole life, lose loads of golf balls, hit it no distance, no accuracy, that, as missing a few fairways left, would absolutely be a dream kind of shot. And if you can get comfortable with that feeling, even if the shape's a little excessive for now, you might actually start doing something you've never done before, which is aiming down the right to deliberately play for that draw. But you can see if we control the club face, so fix the face first, then if we need to build into our setup how we can change the path, that is exactly how you're going to turn your slice into a draw with your driver. So guys, hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, like it and share it, comment below and I'll get back to as many people as I can. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here soon. Stay in contact.